In this video, I'm going to try to tell y'all what a 3-day weekend trip to Jacksonville cost us to a dance competition. Now, I've saved all my receipts and got them in a file cabinet right here. I'm going to show y'all a quick look at my file cabinet. I'm going to give y'all a quick look at my file cabinet. There it is. Right there is every receipt that we spent on this 3-day trip. Now, we ate at Cracker Barrel before we left, and I don't know whether to put that $31 we spent at Cracker Barrel on this trip or not. But we ate at Cracker Barrel before we left, and then we left. So that $31 could be counted. It could not be counted. You know, depends on it's in the grocery business. Groceries don't really count on trips anyway, but I'm going to include them. Well, I finally got around to tallying up receipts on this road trip about 2 weeks later, maybe 3. But I got them all tallied up here. I kept them in a pile on wad and got them tallied up. Right there's the receipts, and right here's my spreadsheet. I tell you how much we spent on that 700-mile 3-day trip. Let's take a look at this spreadsheet. We spent $154.22 in diesel fuel for up and down the road. So that's what we spent, $154.22. On the generator for 3 nights, we spent $37.26. We didn't stay in a paid parking place nowhere. And it was actually cool enough after it got dark that we didn't have to run the generator. So that was $37. That's about half of what it normally would take if it was a hot summertime night. But the nights were cool enough you could sleep without a generator. So we spent $37.26. We ate out twice while we was on the road for a total of $42.29. And we spent $120.64 at Walmart. Now that $120.64 covered a lot of stuff that you won't use on a 3-day trip. We bought some paper towels and some toilet paper and some food and restocked some shelves. So all that $120 ain't on that 3-day trip. That's just what we spent it on that 3-day trip. But it'll last longer and go longer than just those 3 days, that $120 will. But I'm gonna add it into the cost of this. So we had a grand total of $354.21. And that was about $120 a day. But we were doing some hard traveling, and we spent that on the groceries. So it would come out less than that, but our actual expenditure. So if you're planning a road trip, you can probably figure on spending about $80 a day for fuel and eats and amenities. You could stay in a cheap RV park for about $20-25 a night, or you could run your generator. And it depends on how far off the route those cheap RV parks are, state, national, and all that kind of stuff. We try to stay away from private because they're a little higher than the government-funded ones. So we like to stay in government, Corps of Engineers, state, national, state forests, and that kind of stuff. Stay in those and they're cheaper. Hey, but we have a good time. That's all that matters. It's you. And the best style of camping, you know what kind of camping that is? Your style. That's the best style of camping that you can do. Your style.
Well, I made this journey with you.
If you like my Papa's channel, Road Maps and Chaos, make sure to like and smash that subscribe button.
We pray we'll see you in the rapture.